For your weather impact forecast this morning, we're talking about our next kind of taste of fall. It is another small taste ahead of us, but we've got some lows in the 50s possibly coming up by Friday morning. So right now we're in the 60s, 65 degrees in Corpus Christi, 70s on the coastline, 63 Sinton, 62 Beeville. So it's still pretty mild and kind of muggy early on this morning. We do have some pretty dense fog that is set up for our western counties as well. What's going to drop our temperatures? It's this cold front that's still over the western United States right now, southwest even at that. But right now we're really calm out ahead of this front. Our wind is out of the west briefly, but it's going to shift back out of the south, or back out of the east rather. So we'll have an easterly wind returning, which is going to keep our humidity on the higher side as we head into this afternoon. It'll feel like it's nearly 90 degrees by about 2-3 p.m. When it comes to our sweater weather, well, tonight's still going to be in the 60s. It'll be about 64 degrees tonight in Corpus Christi. Thursday, the cold front will be moving through and having an impact on our early morning temperatures, with the wind picking up a little bit as well. But it's Friday, I think, when we really start to feel the cooler conditions setting up. We'll have clear skies by then as well, which helps our temperature drop even lower. So breaking it down on Futurecast, here's that cold front. It's approaching by Wednesday afternoon. It moves through during Wednesday night, and then we get high pressure setting up. What that high pressure is going to do is clear conditions out on Thursday. We're going to have lots of sunshine. We still have northerly winds on Thursday, and then essentially the easterly winds return. Temperatures start to heat back up. We have more moisture in our atmosphere again heading into Monday, but there's another system on the way. This one's going to tap into some Pacific moisture, so it brings us a little bit of a hope for rainfall as we head into the middle of next week, but right now it's a pretty low chance. One thing to note, this system is going to create a lot of wind shear. That is important because we are still tracking the tropics as we are now at November 12th. 70% chance of development there into the Western Caribbean, and this system does have a chance of moving into the Gulf of Mexico by the middle and late part of next week. So that wind shear is going to be important at keeping a tropical system away from Texas. While yes, we could use the rain, we don't want any damage that comes along with a strong storm. So that wind shear would tear that storm apart pretty much like it did to Rafael, and or keep it in the eastern Gulf of Mexico versus the western Gulf of Mexico. For our marine forecast, if you're headed out on the water today, we have smooth conditions. It's pretty nice, but watch out for that patchy fog early. It's mostly inland, but keep an eye on it. Minor coastal flooding also still taking place. Wave action picking up Monday. That is a sign of maybe another cold front on the way. Yeah, but that's past the 7 days. So we'll talk about it as it gets closer. But for now, we do have our weak front that is moving through, bringing lows back in the 50s by Friday.